What it do? What it do, man? Listen, it's the king of the Bucks. Chilling on a Friday morning, man. Sit back on my couch. You know what I mean? Watching some NFL Combine. Seeing some of these cats out here doing what they do best. You know what I mean? So, making a video, man. My all-season feelings, may I say, about my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. This is just how I feel, what I think we need to do. Late news, what I've been hearing lately. So to Buck Nation, man, this is for y'all. And to all you motherfuckers that don't like my Bucks, oh well. It's not my problem. But listen. My Buck Nation, man, listen. We got a hell of an all season to go, man. This year's all season is based off of defense. Defense. I mean, after watching Super Bowl and looking at what the Denver Broncos did to the Carolina Pussycats, Panthers, you can tell that defense does win championships, man. 2 years ago, prior, Seattle put a whooping on the Broncos like nothing ever before in my life. You know, seeing what Seattle did to Peyton Manning, and to see that Peyton Manning didn't win the Super Bowl, but that defense won the Super Bowl for Peyton Manning. And so, much respect to that. But in my viewpoint, man, I think we just need to go ahead, fix up the defense, man. Go get ourselves a quarterback. That's number one priority, I think, is pass rusher. I mean, I hear the guy Noah Spence. That might be a possibility. I've been looking at this one wide receiver, Braxton Miller. I don't know if he's from Ohio State or if he's a Buckeye or whatever. I'm not sure exactly where he's from. I heard his name. I didn't get a chance to read up about him. But, you know, I mean, from some things I did get to see, man, it looks like he's a good wide receiver. Not say that we need one, but I always feel like maybe somewhere in the rounds, we might need to pick up another wide receiver. Prior to Vincent Jackson, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got Kenny Bell and all that, and, you know, he has yet to take the field. But, you know, I always feel like we need another giant wide receiver out there for James Winston. I always feel too that we need another offensive lineman to definitely to build on that stability to protect James Winston. Definitely this all season, man. The Doug Martin situation, man. Listen, man. I don't blame Doug Martin if he doesn't sign back. I hope he does. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't sign back. Wouldn't really be a surprise. I mean, we had a great offensive. Well, we're not gonna say great. We had a decent offensive line that we've had since the past 2 to 3 years since Doug Martin has been with the Buccaneers. Again, I tell anybody, I don't care what nobody say. You know, people can say that I'm wrong, but we lost Doug Martin when we lost Carl Nicks. We lost Carl Nicks, one of the great offensive linemen. We lost Donald Penn. We lost Tudo, good stud offensive lineman, and who really helped. Doug Martin had that great rookie season. You know, once we lost that, you know, I mean, once we lost Carl Nicks, man, a Pro Bowl offensive lineman, you know what I mean? You didn't see another rookie season after that when it came to Doug Martin, man. People say, oh, it's his speed, it's him running, and this, that, and the third. No. If you don't have an offensive line, I don't care if you don't care if you Peyton Manning, I don't care if you Barry Sanders, I don't care who you are. If you ain't got I can't say Barry Sanders because he was doing the damn thing, running over myself with no offensive line. But any just regular stud running back, you know, you gotta have offensive line to open up holes so you can run. So, to me, we recently got two offensive lineman in the second round. I mean, what made a big difference for Doug Martin to do what he do this past year. Not to give him that 5th year to now, now it's kind of haunting you because you didn't give that man that 5th year. Now he has the upper hand because he had that great season last year. He has the upper hand. You know what I mean? So he has that I'm going to get what I'm worth contract money. So my thing is, push come to shove, man. I don't blame if he doesn't leave because of the disrespect of the front office. The front office has been very disrespectful to certain players and coaches. I mean, I ain't gonna go too much on Lovie Smith, but I still feel that Lovie Smith should have had another 3rd year with a rookie quarterback when you got an all-season dealt. When it comes to defense, we were trying to like just recently, right before the combine, Jason Light, he goes on talking about we're going to predicate our off season onto the defense. So, but then you still fire the coach talking about his defense was bad, but you're predicating this on the defense when you could have gave him a chance to go ahead and do what he do, but you fired him because you didn't want to have Derek Carter leave the front office. I think it's a blade. I think that's a smack in the face, and I still don't have no respect for the front office for firing Lovie Smith like that. I mean, if he would have had a bad 3rd season, then get rid of him. But give him a second chance with the rookie quarterback. Give him a second chance with a better defense. Give him a second chance. You know what I mean? Give him a chance to say, all right, I had a bad, bad season. Actually, we were 6-10 second season with Lovie Smith. The year before that, we were 2-14. So he made a much improvement when it came to the offense. He just needed to build up his defense. But being that the front office did what they did, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? I really don't got respect for that, man. But definitely, and if he don't sign back, if we can get Ezekiel Elton, then that'll be great. You know what I mean? I would love to have him. That's kind of like my number 1 running back I would love to have if he falls to us at number 9. But push come to shove, I mean, why even have to go that route when you have Doug Martin? You know what I mean? No way in the world. You got a Pro Bowl running back. As long as you can open up holes, he gonna make it do what it do. I mean, my thing is, we need to go ahead and grab us another running back. I mean, people say Charles Sims had a, great whatever, but I still don't have too much. I think he still has Butterfingers to me. You know what I mean? To me, like in the second half of the quarters, man, he would drop a lot of balls. You know what I mean? He dropped more balls than I've ever thought he could drop. I mean, not saying Doug Martin ain't never dropped no balls. He fumbled a couple times. You know what I mean? But when the game's on the line, I mean, damn. You know what I mean? So, who knows? You know what I mean? Like I said, we definitely need to figure out what we're going to do with Doug Martin. First come to shove, we already got the quarterback, so I ain't worrying about that. He going to do what he do. Can't wait to see Kenny Bell get on the field. Definitely, kind of sucks that he couldn't be out there last season for his first year in the NFL. You know what I mean? Sucks to not see him out there. But hopefully coming into his second season in the NFL, he'll be out there and we can see how fast he really is. So can't wait to see Kenny Bell do his thing. Definitely great to see that we got what's his name from South Cal. I can't think of our new offensive coordinator. I'm having a blank mind right now. But if y'all know anything about my Bucks, Buck Nation, you know what I'm talking about. But it's good that we got a good offensive coordinator who's basically good in the intel with the wide receivers, because we need to definitely develop our wide receivers, especially Mike Evans. He had a lot of drop balls this past season. We need to keep Vincent Jackson healthy somehow, some way. We'll be able to get back Luke Murphy this coming season. We'll get him back. We'll go ahead and get back our Russell Shepard. We'll get him back out there doing his thing. I mean, we got wide receivers. I just think we just need one more stud wide receiver, one more stud offensive lineman, and one more stud running back. And then we'll be all right. You know what I mean? We get like one wide receiver, one offensive lineman, one running back, and I think we're good to go after that. And then we just completely deal with the defense. Number one, pass rusher. Number two, cornerback. We need, you know what I mean? We might need a defensive end, to be with Gerald McCoy, because sometimes from what I've been seeing, Gerald McCoy been having a lot of health situations, so we might need to stick somebody back there with Gerald McCoy to keep him leveled. Definitely can't wait to see the new defensive James Winston, Kwame Alexander. Can't wait to see him out there breaking bread with Levante David. Can't wait to see them two studs, knocking heads all over the place, man. Them two dynamic linebackers, man. They're going to make some real problems in the NFC South. They're going to make some real problems. So definitely can't wait to see that. Other than that, like I said, we need to really work on that secondary, man. I think we really need a pass rusher, defensive end, just those two, and just completely deal with that secondary, man. That secondary, we need a new no-fly zone secondary back there. So at the end of the day, we need some guys that's going to pick that ball off. You know what I mean? Be out there with Alshon Verner. Be out there with Jonathan Banks. Be out there with Mike James. Not Mike James, but Mike Jenkins. I think, I'm not, I'm having a moment, but I think, it is. What's his name? Might be wrong, but definitely just need to completely do the secondary over, man. We definitely, to have Mike Smith as our defensive coordinator. I'm still trying to get used to that. I'm still trying to get used to Dirk Carter being our coach. I don't really see Dirk Carter being a coach. He looks like an offensive coordinator to me, but, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go too far into that, but like I said, it's a see and prove to me when it comes to the coaches like Derek Carter. It's a see and prove to me when it comes to the defense, when it comes to Mike Smith. I got to see it because at the end of the day, I've never seen Derek Carter be a head coach, and I've seen what Mike Smith looks like as a head coach and as a coach in general. Now, people go back and look at what they did with the Jaguars. I'm looking at what he did with the Falcons. We see what the Falcons look like lately when they had both of them all together. When both of them were there, we see what the Falcons look like. They sucked. So it's a wait and see for me. My team ain't the Falcons. We got a different type of quarterback. We have different types of players. So I'm more like, let's see what happens and we'll go from there. But like I said, I'm a wait and see guy. The expectations best better be there. So, I'm not saying I'm not optimistic about my team. I believe with James Winston, I believe. With James Winston, I believe. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't believe too much more than that. You know what I mean? With Kwame Alexander, I believe. With Levante David, I believe. You know what I mean? If we had Doug Martin back, I believe. That's the only optimistic feelings I'm going to have with those types of players on my team. But other than that, I can't say, nothing else because Lovie Smith to me was kind of like that bread and butter to keep that mentality where it needs to be. But, like I said, front office fucked them over. They screwed them. They fucking, fucked them the ass roll and told them to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Your time is done. You know what I mean? We got to go ahead and keep that, keep that white love in the building. So, it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to go too much into it. But like I said, it's all season. We got some work to do, man. Other than that, man, listen, I'm going to keep on watching this combine. Do my thing, man. I just want to make a short brief. Well, not even really brief for 14 minutes, but it's almost about hit 15 minutes. But other than that, man, this is the king of the Bucks, man. If you ain't down with my Bucks, man, when free agency hit up, I might probably hit y'all up around free agency time come March 9th. Definitely want to see what my team does when it comes to free agents. Hopefully hit some grand slams and come draft time. I'll try to make another video around that time too. So definitely, it's just a little briefly of my all-season thoughts, and hopefully we hit some grand slams out there with some players coming to my Bucks And to all you other motherfuckers that don't like my Bucks, man, that don't like the king of the Bucks, got a lot of things to say about me, how I look, or how I do what I do. You know what I mean? It's only 2 words for you and all them other motherfuckers out there that hate my Bucks, man. Fuck you. Fuck your off season. Hope your ass motherfucking look like the motherfucking Cleveland Browns, because y'all motherfucking ass suck. So at the end of the day, there's only, well, basically, just fuck you. Peace.